Today we are seeing some supercell development in Texas along the dry line, and these supercells are just going to be one or two cells that are going to combine into kind of a one system, and they're moving from really that Texas Panhandle area, and they're going to be heading towards the Red River, and then we're going to see some down in central Texas that are going to be produced but in a bigger swath, and then there is also some small threat up in the Wyoming, and that's basically going to be just a few pop-up thunderstorms, but everything here is associated with that dry line that's moving through, and we're going to see a big impact tomorrow on this. So then looking ahead at our temperatures, it is going to be very cold still with this trough that is developing and moving through the country. But we do have the defined dry line. It's going to be even more defined tomorrow. And we are seeing some warmer temperatures start to build back into the Midwest and the Ohio valleys, but we're still cold in a lot of these areas. A great note is it's supposed to start warming up again for all of these places. Today and tomorrow we are hitting record lows in the morning hours, but we are getting back up into the 50s and 60s even in some places. And then by the end of the week, we could see potentially temperatures up into the 80s, and that's going to be nuts. We're seeing a complete flip from the beginning of the week here with cold temperatures, and then we're actually going to go above average at the end of the week. So looking at your supercell composite, your reflectivities, your supercells, everything combined on this one, we are seeing that there is just a system that is moving through Oklahoma and Arkansas, and we do see these pop-up thunderstorms midday in Wyoming, but that's basically our only threat there. Looking back across parts of Texas, you do see that one supercell associated with that small system over central Texas, but really it's about 5 p.m. where we see just south of the Panhandle there, where we really see one big supercell pop-up. It's really between 5 o'clock and really 8 o'clock, somewhere in there is where we are seeing this storm develop and then strengthen to its peak. So not expecting anything crazy today on the radar. We're not seeing anything develop, be huge or anything. Could be some hail with these supercells, maybe some damaging winds, but hail is really the only and biggest threat. So that does it really for our radar, but our big thing today focusing is what's going to be tomorrow. And we probably will be doing a briefing. It will be posted tonight, but check out Twitter or via Twitter for that, because we're going to be posting when and basically what all is going to be happening. And it's going to be a briefing talking about basically how the dry line is aiding this storm development, and already here this morning we have an enhanced threat for tomorrow. So it is going to be a big key that we pay attention to is where is this Cape and energy developing, and it is going to be a classic setup for a Tornado Alley storm event. Not expecting anything big outbreak wise, but we are expecting the Capes to be big enough that we are going to see some big time storms. So that does it for today. Make sure you stay tuned to your local weather stations for information if you live in the plains, because it's going to be very vital that you know this information for tomorrow. And stay tuned here because we will have a briefing posted and more information for that. Remember to be weather ready, and we hope to see you tomorrow.